Hi, folks. Greg Peters of Mountain View Chevrolet, hillbillyhandy.com, with my lovely wife, Sweet Tea, over here. And I can't be all bad when the American flag keeps wanting to rub up on me, but here we are in front of one of my favorite spots, PJ's Rainbow Café. And we happen to be sitting on a bench that was carved by my buddy, chainsaw artist extraordinaire, Termite. So we're going to go in here and see what Robbie's cooking up in our next episode of A Taste of Mountain View. I love this spot. So they serve breakfast all day. The breakfast is out of this world. The country ham I cannot even explain to you. The omelets are out of this world. But the chicken fried steak is just to die for. And we got my buddy Robbie here who owns the place, and he's also the head chef. Robbie, tell us a little bit about Rainbow and how it all started.
Well, it started back 24 years ago. Me and my mother started it, and we've been going and doing chicken fried steaks since I started doing them in 2004. We opened up 2002, and I noticed nobody in Mountain View doing chicken fried steaks. So I started it, and now we've sold over 1 million of them, and we've sold over 2 million eggs in the times we've been here, and still going strong, and just had a wonderful time doing it. I enjoy what I do.
So I got to ask you, what makes your chicken fried steaks so special? Because they are special. What is it? What do you do? How do you prepare them?
We do them in-house ourselves. We trim out the roast ourselves and cube them and hand batter to order. And they're just slightly little.
Yeah, they're tiny. They're bite-sized. Anyway, well, cool, Robbie. I really appreciate you meeting with us, and we can't wait to check out one of these chicken fried steaks and the pies.
Okay, and we got Miss Rita's been cooking homemade pies around here for about 35 years, and we was lucky to accommodate her about 15 years ago, and she makes all her own homemade pies and stuff from scratch, and meringues, mile-high meringue pies is what they call them. And
they are a mile high, and I love the meringue. You know, we used to call it calf slobber. What is the most popular pie that y'all sell?
Coconut cream.
Okay, here comes the spread.
Got chicken fried chicken,
Oh, yeah.
spaghetti, chicken fried steak,
There's the chicken fried steaks, the little ones.
turnip greens and green beans.
Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry. I may owe you another mic, but this chicken fried chicken is amazing. And I don't know, but we have a lot of locals that are on these pictures on these napkin boxes here. And if you notice right there, that is the legendary singer-songwriter John Prine sitting right here eating at Rainbow like he did quite often. How often he come in?
He'd be 2 or 3 times a year. He had a little summer house down here on the river. He loved trout fishing, and he'd come sit up here. We'd sit here after we closed and sit and talk for hours. But he ate in here for about 10 years. And a quick story about that picture right there. I asked him because I didn't want to, I never bothered him about him being on the road or nothing like that. And I asked him, I said, John, I said, I figured out a way I can make you famous. He says, yeah. He says, how's that? I said, see these napkin holders? I said, see all these pictures? I said, thousands of people a year see these pictures. I said, if there's enough of them see them, they'd make you famous. I said, if I could only get one of your pictures in there. And he's like, okay. So he brought me a picture, and we got it, put it in there, and everything, took it. And about 2 years later, and I asked him, I said, well, John, I said, have you been getting famous? He goes, yeah. He goes, I think it's working. I said, it'd work even better than that, don't you? He says, what's that? I said, if your autograph was on it. And he turned around and pulled it out and autographed it. And I mean, we miss him.
So there you have it. My buddy Robbie made John Prine famous. Little did y'all know. That's great. I think of the song Fish and Whistle, which my friends and Creek neighbors, Dean and Mary Beth, said, when you meet John Prine, don't talk about music, talk about fishing. I was like, okay, cool. I'm Greg Peters of Mountain View Chevrolet. This PJ's Rainbow Cafe, and that was a taste of Mountain View.